All right, what is going on, guys? Got another video for you. This is a beginner's guide to how fuses work in SuperFuse. Now, for some of you who may not know, SuperFuse is currently the newest ARPG on the market, leading us into, 2023. It came out January 31st, $25 USD. And, it's not a bad ARPG. But in today's video, we want to focus on the major mechanic about this entire ARPG and what really sets it apart from other ARPGs like Torchlight Infinite, Diablo Immortal, and so on and so forth. So, the major mechanic of how this exactly works is you have your major abilities here. So right now, I just started I'm at level 9 account. But it still will give me enough time to actually show you exactly how this works. So whatever your ability is, like I have Impel, I have Metal Shard, and I have Salvage. So whenever you go over to whatever ability that you're looking for, you have what they'll call a Fuse skill once you left click it. Now you come across this screen. So essentially you can upgrade said ability upon these major ways of how to do so. So you have your orange start hits, oin hit, oin kill, oin end, and passive. Now, whatever ability you will point to this will basically change up the entire way this ability works and even the way it looks. So every character, every class, everything of that nature will be completely different from the other. So for an example, I have my oin kill. So this is my lucky looter and it has 10 DNA, right? So 10 fuse capacity. So right now, because of my current level, I only have a 45 fuse capacity across the board with what I can do. And that goes for every skill that I have. Starting off, I got Metal Shard, which essentially is my major attack, my most projectile attack. Right now I have projectile range, and I have another projectile range, and I have faster hits. These are essentially passive skills to this ability. I haven't been the most luckiest on my RNG, but it works out perfectly fine. So essentially what these do is these passively changes the way this attack works. Then I have my oin end attacks, oin kill, oin hit, and oin start. So for example, the zigzag, when start of me utilizing this ability, it will actually make a zigzag formation of my projectile. Then of course on hit, so meaning as soon as my attack lands on the enemy, it then proceeds to, proc its attack type. So like how I have this fuse, we're at an on hit chance to cause poison, and then a knockback, which requires hitting an enemy with your skill would knock them back. Oin kill essentially is whenever, of course, I kill an enemy, I increase my luck to begin better loot. Then oin end, so on the end of that attack, as soon as that attack is done, it will then cause this ability. So for example, I have restore energy when you miss your skill, or I have decoy explosion, which your decoys will explode after just a few seconds, but this requires me having, of course, the skill decoy. Then of course we have our passives, things that are working in the background as you move along and do anything. So essentially my projectile range, it just increases the maximum range of your projectile. Energy cost reduction, reduce the energy cost of your skill, so I can continue doing that skill as many times as I want. And I have it on twice. The devs want you to create the most stupendous, dumb way of breaking their game. Like, this is probably one of by far the most interesting ways of doing a skill system. And then of course I have faster hits, which basically just meaning I can cast my projectiles a lot faster. But what you guys may be noticing is like we got these little hexagons, right, surrounding your main skill. Now, this is what makes or breaks how exactly you build your skills up. So I'm going to actually remove all of these and I'm going to start fresh, right? So learning how Metal Shard works, it fires a Metal Shard in the target location.